Yo, what is going on, guys? Yazoo2 back here again with another NFL playoff video. I hope you all are doing well. So here's the plan for today's video. So we're going to go over the wild card scores from last week, and we're going to see the results of my picks from last week, and then we're going to go to the divisional round, look at the games, and then review my picks for this coming weekend's games. So, starting off with the Colts-Bills, which was the first game last weekend, it was a much closer game than I expected. I expected the Bills to win by quite a bit, or at least more than 27-24. But the Colts played a great game, and so yeah, that was a really fun game to watch. And the Rams-Seahawks, this was a big upset because the Seahawks were expected to win. And the Buccaneers-Washington game, this wasn't an upset because we all knew the Bucs would win. Though it was a little bit closer than most people probably expected. And Ravens-Titans, this was also a good game. Ryan Tannehill, which is a QB for Titans, he threw a pick in the last minute that ended the game, basically, and which is why the Ravens probably won. And then the Saints-Bears, this was not really that much of a close game, but the Saints did end up winning. And this game was actually on Nickelodeon, which was really cool. This game was just, I don't even know what happened. The Steelers they choked, really. Because the Steelers, well, the Browns were kind of expected to win in some people's opinions. But in others, the Steelers were. So it really went back and forth with this one. But no one expected this high of a score and this difference of a score, 48-37. And really, this just started off because of the Steelers' bad snap. And in the first 14 seconds, I believe, the Browns had already scored. And then Ben Roethlisberger, the QB for the Steelers, he threw 4 interceptions, which is crazy. 4 interceptions, though he did have 4 TDs and 501 passing yards, which is pretty good. But yeah, this game was also, in my opinion, an upset. But that can be debatable. So now that we've gone through the scores, let's look at my picks from last week, and you can see that I went 8-6. And so here's the wild card. So I got the Bills and will Stephon Diggs score touchdown? I picked yes. I got both of these right, which is good. And then which of these players will record the most passing touchdowns this round? I picked Tom Brady and everyone got 2. So it was a tie with this one. Who will win this matchup? I'm pretty sure everyone in my group picked the Seahawks, and most people in the world probably picked the Seahawks. But they ended up losing, which is unfortunate. And then who will record more receiving yards? At this point, I don't even know why I picked Robert Woods. I mean, DK Metcalf should have won, and he did win. So I should have picked DK Metcalf for this. Who will win this matchup? Yes, I got the Bucs right. I'm pretty sure most, if not everyone in my group, picked the Bucs. Who will record more receptions? Now, for this question, I thought it said receiving yards, which is why I picked Chris Godwin, but turned out it had been receptions, so that was Terry McLaurin, so I got this one wrong. Who will win this matchup? I said the Ravens, and I got that one correct. Who will record more passing yards? Ryan Tannehill did not record more passing yards. Lamar did, so I got that one incorrect. Which of these players will record the most rushing yards this round? Now, this was one of the very few that I picked differently than most people in my group. And I got the upset win on this one. Nick Chubb with 76, so that was good. Who will win this matchup? I picked the Saints, and I got that one correct, which is good. Now, this one, will the Saints score in all 4 quarters? I believe last time I said I was 99% sure that they would, and I was incorrect. They didn't score in the second quarter, which was very disappointing. So I did get this one wrong. And who will win this matchup? I did pick the Steelers, but as I said, they lost by a very great amount, which is not what I expected to happen, obviously. And then who will record more sacks, Myles Garrett or TJ Watt? They both got 0 sacks, and I picked Myles Garrett anyway, so this was basically a tie as well. So now that we've gone through all of these, let's go to the divisional round. And just to clarify, on the wildcard round, I did get 80 points, or aka 8-6. So now that we've gone through the wild card, let's move on to the divisional round. However, before we get to that, let's quickly look at the games for the divisional round. So first game we have is the Rams and the Packers. This is going to be an okay game in my opinion. The Rams could upset again, which would be pretty unlikely, but anything can happen at this point. And then we have Bills-Ravens. This is going to be a good game in my opinion. Just because of Lamar Jackson and his ability to run, and then Josh Allen's passing, which is great. So I think that'll be a good game. Browns-Chiefs. I don't know about this one. I don't know if it'll be that good of a game just because the Chiefs are so good. But we'll see. Again, anything can happen in the playoffs. And then Bucs-Saints. In my opinion, it's going to be a very good game as well, just because both of these teams are amazing. So now that we have gone through the games, let's make our picks. So who will win this matchup? The Packers or the Rams? I think I'm going to go Packers on this one just because they're number 1 versus number 6 team, 13-3, 11-6. So I think the Packers will end up winning this game. Will Aaron Rodgers record a passing touchdown in the first half? Yes or no? I'm going to say yes. And so who will record more rushing yards for this game? Cam Akers or Aaron Jones? This one's a hard one. I'm going to come back to this one. I'm not sure about this one. And you can see it's a pretty close debate. 49% picked Aaron Jones, 51% picked Akers, so it's very close. Which of these players will record the most passing yards this round? I don't know why this is already picked. But receiving yards, I think I'm going to go with... Let me come back to this one as well. Who will win this matchup? I'm going to go with the upset here and pick the Ravens. I think they have a very good chance of upsetting the Bills, which is why I'm going to pick them. And if you guys don't know, I do like to pick upsets a lot, so don't be surprised if I do. Who will record more passing plus rushing yards? I'm not sure for this one. Alright, I'm sorry guys, but I'm going to have to come back to this one. Will either team score 30 plus points? I'm going to say no for this one. I don't think one of these teams will get 30 plus points. Who will win this matchup, Browns or Chiefs? I'm going to go Chiefs. 88% versus 12%, 14-2 versus 12-5. The Chiefs most likely will win this game. Plus, they're defending champions. Who will record a higher completion percentage, Baker Mayfield or Patrick Mahomes? I'm probably going to go Patrick Mahomes. Who will record more receiving plus rushing yards, Tyreek Hill or Nick Chubb? I'm going to go Tyreek Hill. He gets a lot of passing yards over and over again, and I feel like he'll win this one. Which of these players will record the most receptions this round? Mike Evans, Kelsey, Jarvis Landry, or Thomas? So, I think I'm going to go Travis Kelsey. Who will win this matchup, the Bucs or the Saints? Now, this one's very close because the Saints have won majority of the times they've played this season, but I am going to go the Bucs upset again, 44% versus 56%. Who will record more passing yards, Drew Brees or Tom Brady? I'm not sure about this one. I'm going to come back. Will Alvin Kamara score a touchdown? Yes, he will, in my opinion. So yeah, now let's go back to all the ones I skipped, which are quite a few. Who will record more rushing yards, Aaron Jones or Cam Akers? I think for this I'm going to pick Aaron Jones. I don't know why, but I just feel like he might get this one. Who will record more passing plus rushing yards? Now, Josh Allen does have the arm for the passing yards, but Lamar Jackson definitely has the rushing yards. I think I'm going to pick Josh Allen. So the other one I skipped was who will record more passing yards. Now this one's also very tight for me. I'm gonna go with Tom Brady. So here are all my picks, guys. Now before I end, like I always do, or like I did last time, I'm gonna give you a score predictions for each of these games. So the Rams versus the Packers, I'm gonna go 28 Packers to 24 Rams. The Packers will win this one by 4. The Ravens Bills, I'm going to go 27 Ravens to 24 Bills. So 27-24 Ravens. Browns versus Chiefs. I think the Chiefs will win this one. 31 to 27 in my opinion, the Chiefs. And lastly, we have Bucks Saints. I think the Bucks will win this one. 28 to 21 is my opinion, Bucks. So yeah, guys, there are my picks. And then the last question is, how many total points will be scored this round? I think 295. I don't even know. I'm just guessing a random number. But yeah, so here are all my picks. And yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys back next week for the next leg of these NFL playoff predictions.